there was a time in my life when all that hunting was good, but I decided I wanted to hunt something else. I wanted to hunt me up a pretty mountain gal, and I wanted to court her and marry her. So I want to tell you a quick courting tale. Two of my friends and I, we were young, we were boys, 15 years old. We didn't know nothing about girls or courting or none of that stuff. But we decided we wanted to try our hand at it. So we knew this mountain man who had 3 daughters. So we decided, well, there's 3 of us, let's go down. So we walked about 3-4 miles to get to this cabin. And as we approached, we hollered out our hello to let them know that we were okay. And people came running out the cabin from the outhouse, wherever. And they wanted to see us because back then people didn't have that much company and they were more isolated. So they were glad to see company coming in. So they invited us, they noticed, by the way, our families, they invited us up on the porch. So they dragged us some chairs, we sat on the edge of the porch, we was talking and exchanging news, what was going on in the family, and whatever we'd hear about. Well, of course, the 3 of us boys, we were casting eyes at those gals most of the time, trying to see which one we hoped would like us the best. Well, the time went on, it was getting towards dark, and so they invited us to have a little bite of victuals and to spend the night. Not with the girls, of course, but to spend the night. Now, they had a 1-room cabin. The Bud Opal cabin is a 2-room with the chimney in the middle, saddlebag type cabin. Theirs was a 1-room. Bed was real close together inside. But they did have an attic or a loft above that room. So that's where we was going to go. We went outside, climbed up the whole ladder, and there's some pallets or something laying up there. And then we started getting undressed for bed. Well, one of the fellers, he was absorbed by being down on his knees and looking down through the boards in the floor. And he motioned us to come over, and we looked down there, and oh my gosh, it was those gals, and they was getting undressed, getting ready for bed also. And our eyes were just glued to that floor there. Well, the boards up there were nice and wide boards, and they were just laid in. Didn't have any nails. Didn't have any nails back then. Most of them couldn't afford them. So they were just laid in there. And that first feller, I'll call him Tom, to protect the guilty. Tom, the board he was on, tipped up, and he slid right down into that room underneath, onto that bed with all those families down there. And oh, it was like the fox in the hen house. There was so much yelling and going on. Oh my God! Oh, and they were yelling and going, oh, and covering themselves and everything else. And oh my gosh, the farmer was saying, oh, I'm so sorry, young fella. We didn't have no nails to nail the boards in. I apologize for that. But I hope you're okay now. Well, Tom, short for Peter Tom, he was so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, he didn't have nothing on but his long johns and this look on his face. And when he came back up where we were, he was white as a ghost. Well, of course, we giggled about it to ourselves up there, real quiet, of course. But then ever since that time, whenever the 3 of us was yet together, oh, we would remember that night and what happened that night, and we would just bust out laughing all over again. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess you could say that this first time of us trying our hand at courting, it fell through. That's the story called 3 Boys Courting. Thank you.